Remy Ma, the unbreakable, unapologetic Bronx powerhouse. The same Remy who spit bars with venom, survived prison, came back with grace, took the rap throne by storm, was in the fight of her life. And losing. The headlines tried to downplay it. Health scare, they said. Undisclosed condition. But those who knew better knew it was far, far more serious. Inside hospital walls, behind closed doors, doctors weren't pulling any punches. One insider nurse, her voice shaking, allegedly muttered words no fan ever wanted to hear. "We're doing everything we can, but it's not looking good." Those words spread like wildfire. Papoose, usually composed, the loyal husband always a rock, was seen at the hospital, eyes red with grief, clutching a manila folder to his chest like it held the answers to a test no one was ready to take. He didn't speak to the press. He didn't need to. His silence said everything. Then came the rumors. A voice memo. A toxic betrayal. A mysterious visitor who slipped into Remy's hospital room and left just before the unthinkable happened. But let's not jump too far ahead. Let's rewind the clock. 72 hours earlier, everything seemed normal. Routine even. A quiet hospital visit, just Remy and her doctor. No entourage. No social media. No drama. By midnight, all that shattered. Hospital staff began calling in extra hands. Nurses buzzed around like a code had just been triggered. Papoose was spotted pacing the lobby like a man waiting on fate to pick up the phone. Remy's mother? Seen sobbing outside the ICU. An anonymous EMT later claimed Remy collapsed right before meeting with a private consultant. When the medics got there, she was barely breathing. Her pulse? Faint. Her response? Non-existent. They took her in through a back entrance, no time for spectacle. But within hours, whispers became sirens. This wasn't just exhaustion. This wasn't just stress. This was a code blue. And the name on that patient chart? Room 14B? Remy Ma. Internal hospital memos, never meant for the public, hinted at level 4 containment protocols. That's hospital speak for severe cases, or when someone famous is in too deep for the media storm that's about to follow. But it gets darker. She flatlined. 4:42 terrifying seconds, Remy Ma's heart stopped. They revived her, but not without scars, not without damage. And strangest of all, her family didn't even know until hours later. Why? Because the only person in the room with her before it all went down was Clarissa Shields. Yes, that Clarissa. The boxing champ. The friend, or more recently rumored not-so-friendly associate, who's been raising eyebrows for months now. Security footage reportedly showed Clarissa leaving Remy's hospital room just minutes before the emergency began. One staffer claimed she looked shaken, mumbling something as she walked out. A janitor overheard the phrase, "She shouldn't have opened that message." What message? And why was Remy's phone missing for over 2 hours only to reappear, wiped clean? It wasn't just coincidence. It couldn't be. Let's not forget. Just days earlier, Remy and Papoose were seen in a heated argument at a private Harlem event. Clarissa arrived late. Left early. Eyewitnesses noted Remy looked distant, drained, even disappeared to the bathroom for over 20 minutes mid-event. Something had been building. And then the discovery. A handwritten letter found in Remy's personal bag. A letter soaked in sorrow and foreshadowing. "I've always been the strong one," it read. "But I'm tired of holding everything together. If anything happens to me, just know I tried to protect us all." Those words chilled her inner circle to the bone. And outside the hospital, the world began to stir. Papoose posted only a black square. No caption but 3 words, "Pray for her." No photos. No updates. Just that. Social media ignited. Fans began sharing old interviews, red carpet appearances, anything they could find that hinted at something beneath the surface. One viral post showed Remy on a red carpet looking hollow behind the eyes. "She looked dead inside," it read. This didn't just happen. Then came the leaks. A voice memo, hacked allegedly, surfaced from the hospital's internal system. In it, a voice, weak and emotional, said, "They think I don't know. But I've seen the texts. The messages between them. I'm not crazy. I can't do this anymore." Sounded like Remy. Soon after, another file leaked. Audio caught over a hallway intercom. A voice, female, whispered, "She's not going to make it through this. And honestly, I don't care anymore." She brought this on herself. The backlash? Immediate. Fans demanded answers. Conspiracies exploded. Was Clarissa involved? Was this more than a medical emergency? Then came the revelation that Papoose had already been suspicious. A private investigator. Secret visits logged by Clarissa. Odd texts. DMs at 2 a.m. Screenshots began floating online. One message from a burner account, allegedly Clarissa's, read, "She thinks she's untouchable. Watch how quick it turns." Deleted within minutes. But screenshots are forever. TMZ published a photo of Papoose, leaving the ICU with swollen eyes and a folder labeled Private Files. The headline read simply, "Papoose breaks down in ICU." Then came a GoFundMe. Claimed to be for Remy's recovery. $40,000 raised in hours. Papoose responded instantly, "We didn't start this. Don't donate unless it comes from us." A PR firm's name floated to the surface. One linked to crisis management. And, coincidentally, to Clarissa's old manager. It was spiraling fast. Remy's cousin Lisa posted a cryptic IG story. "This ain't the first time Remy was betrayed. But this time, y'all played with her life." And just as the world started to reel from that, a hospital envelope arrived. Confidential. Addressed to Calvin, Papoose's real name. Inside. A full toxicology report. Bloodwork. Traces of sedatives. Medications not listed on any chart. Dosages that, when combined with stress, could lead to collapse. Or worse. According to a second nurse on Reddit, her chart didn't match the meds. Someone gave her something she didn't authorize. This wasn't just a scare. This was sabotage. Papoose called a family emergency meeting. From the hospital chapel on speakerphone, he demanded a full investigation. Visitation logs, chart edits, security footage. Everything. Why? Because Clarissa had requested private access to Remy's chart that very morning. When questioned, Clarissa's team issued one line. She visited as a friend. Nothing more. But fans weren't buying it. A blurry clip leaked next, low quality but damning. Clarissa and Remy in a heated argument near the nurse's station. Remy pale. Clarissa trembling. The footage cut out just before Remy collapsed. And then, Amber. Remy's estranged friend. A new voice note, this time from Amber, sent chills across the internet. "If this blows up, it's not my problem. Clarissa wanted leverage. I just helped deliver it." Deliver what? We may never fully know. But Papoose's legal team didn't wait. Restraining orders. Press briefings. No media inside. Just Papoose standing tall, voice cracking as he said, "My wife is fighting for her life. And now we're fighting for the truth." Celebrities rallied. Cardi B, Fat Joe. Even Nicki Minaj quietly liked a supportive tweet. The streets took notice.